right, Sears Center, it is time for the heavyweights. This man served as ambassador to the sport of kickboxing at this year's World Games. Here comes Michal Turyinski.
There is Michal Turyinski from Poland, and Joe and I can completely attest firsthand how strong this man is. At the fighter interviews yesterday, he shook our hands, and Joe nearly squeezed my hand off of my body.
Well, you let him squeeze your hand. I gave him that mean look back. I kind of squeezed back.
No, you didn't.
I had to.
You were crying like a baby. This is a strong, massive, powerful specimen, and he's making his glory debut tonight here in Chicago.
His debut here in Chicago ended in a technical knockout at Glory 38. Please welcome back Catalin Morosanu.
Fight fans want highlight reel knockouts. They want slug 'em out, duke 'em out fights. And when you want that kind of contest, look no further than Carpathian death, Catalin Morosanu.
And his face just says it. He's got that mean, scary look to him. He's aggressive, he's mean, and he fights the exact same way. He doesn't have a game plan, and he only has one gear, and that's going forward and looking for the knockout.
The Romanian fans already on their feet. Here's our tail of the tape for this, our only heavyweight bout of the night. Catalin Morosanu of Romania, Michal Turyinski from Poland, and it's obvious who the bigger man is. 6-inch reach advantage, and he's 4 inches taller.
But that's no different than all the other fights for Morosanu. And looking at the experience factor, it's going to go favor Morosanu, who does have an impressive record. He's got 44 wins and only 10 losses, and 26 of those by knockout. So look for him to try to get that knockout with that 59% knockout ratio.
We are once again scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds, this time in Glory's heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. He won the WAKO Pro World Championship in Sarajevo. His professional record, 21 wins versus just 10 losses, 6 of those wins coming by knockout. At 6 feet, 3 inches tall, 1.91 meters, he weighed in at fight time at an even 244 pounds, 110.7 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Wrocław, Poland, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Michal Turyinski. Here now is his opponent, standing on my left and fighting out of the white corner. This Romanian brawler is a 2012 Grand Prix finalist. His professional record, 44 wins with 10 losses, 26 career knockouts. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, 1.80 meters, and he weighed in at 221 pounds, 100.2 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Romania, ladies and gentlemen, Catalin, the Carpathian Death, Morosanu. Your referee in charge of this contest is Dave Smith.
Fighter, step up. All right, gentlemen, you both know the rules. Clean, fair fight, start to finish. Listen to my commands, protect yourselves at all times. Touch them up, step back, good luck to you both. Touch them up. All the way back.
Catalin Morosanu is, in essence, kickboxing's version of Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was only 5'10", Morosanu's 5'11", and Morosanu outweighed tonight by at least 25 pounds, but don't let those numbers fool you.
Ready? Let's go.
Here we go. And straight into the fire goes Morosanu. Eats a low blow right out of the bat. That'll slow him down.
That's one way. And Morosanu, if you look from his last fight, is a little bit leaner. He's really trying to get down for that light heavyweight division, which is going to be a big threat and powerhouse in.
You can see Turyinski ready with that right knee as Morosanu comes in. Is that a knockdown? No, it's a slip.
Turyinski's knees are very dangerous. Those are the shots he needs against that come forward style of Morosanu.
Morosanu goes after you like you just stole something from his living room.
Mixing in some of his kicks and from that southpaw position. And he said in his last fight against Maurice Green, the Romanian fans actually got to him. The cheering, the chanting of his name, it got him more aggressive, and he was scared that he was going to gas out.
Felt he overexerted himself a little bit. Morosanu said he's not a big fan of Turyinski's style, feels he holds too much, he's a little too technical. But right now, it's Morosanu who's landing most of the punches.
I don't think Morosanu will like anyone's style that, is different than his. People who want to keep him away. He wants to fight guys who want to sit in the pocket. He wants to put on exciting fights, but Turyinski's got to stay outside. He's got to keep up with those knees and keep moving. Try to tire out Morosanu.
Turyinski just trying to figure out this juggernaut right now. Ooh, and that right hand almost caught him flush. And Joe, how do you keep someone like Morosanu at bay?
Well, it starts with your footwork and your movement. That's step one. Step two, you got to start using straight long punches. So jabs, straight rights, front kicks, and try to time the guy coming in. So as Morosanu's coming in, that's why Turyinski's trying to use that knee.
Morosanu mentioned he might want to move down to light heavyweight for his next fight, which seems like a no-brainer considering he almost could make the 205-pound limit right now.
Yeah, he does have a fight against Pavel Zurvalev. That would be an amazing fight.
Ooh!
There's those looping punches.
You can't even call them hooks, Joe, because his arms are straight out like 2x4s.
It's definitely straight arm.
Chance of Catalin by the Romanians here tonight. Nice uppercut, though, by Turyinski.
Yep, being the taller fighter, that's a beautiful shot to throw.
Another slip. Turyinski with a lunging right hand. Seems like he's not really fighting his game plan right now either, getting caught up in the emotions.
No, he could mix it up really well. He's a good counter fighter, but he's not scared to come forward and exchange.
So there you have it, round one. And I'm looking at the fight stats here. Maybe our computer's broken, Joe, but it says Turyinski didn't land a single punch. Is that possible?
But it also said he didn't throw one, so I don't think it's right. So, but yeah, he's really doing a good job at really trying to time Morosanu, and that's going to be his biggest challenge in this fight, where Morosanu's no surprise what he's going to do. Morosanu being the shorter fighter, a good option could be going to the body, make it easier to hit the head. We saw Morosanu throw some kicks.
Well, Glory 42 returns to the Netherlands for Glory 45 Superfight Series in Amsterdam on Saturday, September 30th. Two feature fights highlight a night to remember. Former middleweight champion, #1 ranked Jason Wilnis taking on Yusuri Belgarwi. Also, Salo Cavallari and Pavel Zurvalev. That's coming your way Saturday, September 30th. Round two scheduled for 3 in the heavyweight division. Who'd you give round 1 to, Joe?
Well, I'm giving it to Morosanu with that forward pressure, showing a little bit more dominance coming forward. We saw Turyinski on the canvas a few times from that power shots. They didn't land and do damage, but it's just showing dominance in the fight.
Boy, Morosanu lunges his whole body into those punches, not just his arms. Look how thick Morosanu's thighs are. Solid rocks. Ooh, and he just ate a body kick, and a good one, too, from Turyinski.
Very good one. Morosanu nodded, knowing that it landed well.
Ooh, just missing again with that right hand is Morosanu, who's pushing the action again.
Want to see?
Oh, that one caught him, but Turyinski handled it about as well as he could, I guess.
He's got to be careful keeping his mouth open. Nice.
Why do you say that?
Well, with the mouth open, he's not really tightening his jaw. With his jaw loose like that, you clip it, there's more of a chance for you to go down. Especially from those straight arm bombs from Morosanu.
Do you like the way Morosanu's been a little more patient? He gets inside and then tries to measure him out a little bit.
I like that he's kicking a little bit more too, mixing up those low kicks. He's got those big legs, let's use them.
Boy, Turyinski taking some deep breaths. Well, you would too if you knew Catalin Morosanu was headhunting.
But Turyinski's kicks are doing really well. He needs to make that space and keep throwing it. He's landed a good one to the body. Now go to the head with it.
Work out. Box.
Morosanu from the southpaw position. Caught him with a left hand.
Turyinski's just so tough to be able to take those shots. You see the sweat fly off, but it doesn't seem to be phasing him.
That right hand connects for Turyinski. We sent one of our Glory cameras to the gym that Morosanu was training in. He wore the altitude mask and was just a bulldog up against that heavy bag. He is as fit as he can be. You can see he's much slimmer than he was the last time we saw him here in Chicago in February.
Yeah, he really wants that light heavyweight division. So it's a good move for him.
That knee from Turyinski finds its mark.
Yeah, Turyinski's kicks and knees seem to be his best weapon. He needs to keep active with them.
Come on, work out. Let him go. Let him go. Punch out, guys. Punch out.
10 seconds to go here.
Turyinski with a nice straight right.
There's a low kick from Morosanu. And another knee. Turyinski has found that knee more times than not. Good timing on his part.
Yeah, very good. It's as Morosanu's really dipping his head to get on the inside and throw, he's throwing that knee right up the middle.
What's the message now for these respective corners, Joe?
Well, I think Turyinski needs to use his kicks and his knees, keep active, keep more space, keep the fight on the outside if that's possible on his side. Where Morosanu is going to keep coming forward, he needs to keep being as active as possible. His output slowed in that second round, so let's see if he can find some energy, some power from that Romanian crowd. But Turyinski's kicks are doing well, his knees are doing well, so it's punches versus kicks and knees.
Do you like Morosanu now that he's getting inside, he's trying to measure up for one big shot? Or would you like to see him, once he gets in there, just let his hands go and let the chips fall where they may?
Well, I think if he just keeps going like that, he won't have energy past the first time he throws that power combination. So he needs to set it up and be a little bit more strategic with his energy, because Turyinski started doing well in that second round.
Could be one round apiece. Catalin Morosanu in the white gloves, Turyinski in the black. Another lunging right hand that does not find its mark for Morosanu.
Morosanu really relies on that one-punch power. If he was able to put a few punches together, could have a better damaging effect.
And how about a body shot from Morosanu? He keeps going for the head. Maybe work all that real estate that's wide open. Morosanu slowing down now.
This is where Turyinski needs to throw those kicks. He almost landed a good high kick. He landed an awesome body kick in that second round.
Very rare that you see someone throw punches quite like Morosanu. No bend in the elbow, Joe.
No, because he's fighting guys that are so tall.
A minute and a half. Or minute 45 rather here in round 3, and that left hand connects, but Turyinski with a counter punch with the right hand.
Yep, he countered right back, kept Morosanu honest.
90 seconds left here.
Your head's coming in.
Morosanu still have the energy to get that knockout. Both men swinging wildly.
I like that at least Morosanu threw more than a single. He threw 3 punches in a row there.
Plenty of options for Turyinski to counterpunch when Morosanu literally comes jumping off his feet, swinging wildly.
I think it's just an energy thing for Turyinski. I think he knows that the options are open, but he needs to just go for it. He needs to find some energy.
Left hand misses.
If I was Turyinski, I'd be throwing that right kick all day.
Half a minute to go now. Does Morosanu have the power to stop Turyinski? These fans want a knockout.
Turyinski just waiting for that knee again. He knows Morosanu is going to come in, especially for this last 20 seconds.
Let's see if Morosanu lets his hands go. And literally, Turyinski holding on there until the final bell. Not what this crowd wanted, but maybe, just maybe, Morosanu still did enough to win.
Well, you can say that. I think his first round was good with a lot of pressure. This last round was pretty good for him, being able to put more combinations together rather than singles. So still up in the air, but I do give a slight edge to Morosanu.
The official decision from the heavyweights when we return here on the Glory Superfight Series. There is the face only a mother could love of Catalin Morosanu, who just went 3 rounds with Michal Turyinski, and it was a very close contest.
It was, and I think Morosanu knew that it was going to be a tough fight for him, because he said Turyinski was that fighter that really made it hard for him to want to exchange, and that's what Turyinski did well. But Morosanu still came forward, no surprise, landed some good shots, but ate a few knees in the process.
Here are the highlights from this heavyweight tilt. And there was a right knee connecting for Turyinski, in fact, 2 of them.
Yeah, that was his best strike in this fight. Just constantly moving back, trying to fight backwards, trying to mix in those knees. And could have waited too long as Morosanu came in, but he was counter-punching. He wasn't fazed by the power of Morosanu, which was really impressive. And he just kept coming forward trying to counter, but it's really difficult knowing that Morosanu is going to throw those big hooks non-stop at you. He's not moving back.
It is now time for the official decision, and for that we turn it over to Tim Hughes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of heavyweight action, we go to the judges' scorecard. Here are their totals. Judge Brian Pacillo scores the bout 30-27, Morosanu. Judge Ram Hecko scores the bout 29-28, Turyinski. And Judge Kelvin Caldwell scores the bout 30-27 for your winner by split decision, Michal Turyinski.
A bit of a stunner, not so much that Turyinski won, but that a judge saw it 30-27 for the Polish fight.
Yeah, I didn't see it that way. It was definitely a close fight, but not 30-27 to Turyinski. Morosanu kept the pace going. He kept coming forward. He landed his big power punches. The judges must have scored those knees, doing a lot of damage.
And as fun as it is to see Catalin Morosanu fight these big giants in the heavyweight division, Joe, would your advice be, listen, let's get you down to light heavyweight?
Well, I definitely agree with that. I think him and his camp are on that path. They're slowly cutting down, so I think the next time we're going to see Morosanu will be at light heavyweight, which is a good move.
And hey, congratulations to Michal Turyinski. He stuck to his game plan, landed some big, strong knees, and took some bombs from Morosanu, and he's still standing.
Absolutely. It was still a very impressive victory. He was able to stand there, and those knees were just incredible. So you improve his output, you improve his conditioning, and we have a heavyweight contender in the future.
So from the heavyweights